Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to do the MTB Pro unboxing. I'm also doing a SLAM this month with the regular box. Keep a lookout for that. Not sure which video will be up first, but definitely keep a lookout for the SLAM with the MTB box. Then of course we got the unboxing of the Pro right now. So no card this month. Got one of those digital type cards. Put in the code and you can get the information about your box. You know, a little bit about each product and of course the cost. So let's go ahead and get started here with the soft plastics. First up, we got the Lunker Hunt Lunker Bug. This is in pumpkin, 4 inches, 5-pack. That is a pretty big crawl. Not sure if you could just Texas rig that or put that on a jig as a trailer. It might work for top water. I can already tell you that color, it's not going to work great in muddy water. Little hook slot there. That might work for top water. That's something I'll have to play around with. But first thought it would just be a Texas rig. For me, that's pretty big for a trailer. You could cut it down though. But just starting out with it, yeah, I'd throw it on a Texas rig. I'd probably put that on a 7-foot, either medium heavy or a heavy. I'd probably lean towards a heavy with that. And a 6.3 or 7.3 reel. You know, I'd start out with 15-pound Seaguard VizX. And you know, just pitch that around brush and grass, things like that. But you could put that maybe for top water. I have to see how it would work as top water. I'd probably use a 4 to 5 aught hook in there. If I'm throwing on top water, I'd use a screw lock. And Texas rig, I would just use like a standard extra wide gap hook. You know, start out with a 1/4 ounce weight and go from there. But if I'm going to throw it for top water, I'd put braid on there, 50-pound braid. Then I'd definitely go with the 7-foot heavy, fast action. And like a 7.3 reel. 6.3, 7.3, either one would work. So, you know, I'll have to play around with that to see how it works best. So I don't think there's any info on the package as far as how to rig it up. That'll just be one we'll have to play with. So, website info. If you go to the website, there's rigging tips there, so definitely check that out. Alright, next up we have Savage Gear Armor Tube Worm. I tell you what, I was going through some of that stuff today. I came across a bunch of Savage Gear stuff. I ordered, I forgot all about it. These are the reaction crayfish. Check those out. Those are pretty slick. I ordered those last year and just forgot all about them. So I'm going to play around with those this season. But we got the tube worm here in baby bass color. Looks like a 5 to 6 inch. Oh, 5.5 right there. 5.5 inch baby bass color. And all sorts of rigging options on here. Wacky rig, weightless, downshot, Carolina rig, extra wide, gap rig, which EWG rig, they're just having a weighted swim bait hook on there, Texas rig, and a drop shot. I'll probably just Texas rig that, pitch that around grass and brush, things like that. Good color, baby bass. Good looking worm. A Cinco type worm always catches fish. Can never go wrong with a stick bait. So, pretty slick. That is a 3D scan, real 3D scan armor tube worm by Savage Gear. Lures with an attitude. And that is a 4-pack. I'm going to throw that on a Texas rig. You know, 12 to 15 pound Seaguard VizX, 7-foot, medium heavy, fast action rod, 6.3, 7.3 reel, and that's what I would start out with. So, pretty slick. Alright, next up we have all sorts of stuff in this box. Next we have the Spit Chug Walk, the Spit and Wah. This is the 70 copper green. See here, looks like it's got a 6-aught hook in it. That's good color there. I like that orange yellow bottom to it. That'll catch a few fish. Yeah, I've used these in the past. Good frog. Popper. Good looking color for sure. That'll definitely work for me. Frogs. I talked to you guys about frogs in the past. 50-pound braid. High speed reel like a 7.3, 7.1, something like that in the 7 range. And for me, frogs works better, with a shorter rod. My boat sits pretty low to the ground or the water, and I'm always smacking the water. So I actually have a 6.8. It's a heavy power, fast action that I'll be using for frogs. But use what's comfortable for you guys. I've used a 7.10, and now I'm all the way down to a 6.8. So use whatever rod length is comfortable for you. But I'm going with the heavy power, fast action, 6'8". That's what I'll try that on first. So, good looking frog. Like I said, 50-pound braid is what I throw all my frogs on. And we got, man, this is a big old spinnerbait. This is by Skinny Bear Spinnerbait, the big guy. 1/2 ounce, man, it looks a whole lot bigger than 1/2 ounce. 1/2 ounce double willow leaf sparkle shad. Definitely good color for me. A lot of shad in the lake that I fish. My spinnerbait rod is a 7-foot, medium heavy, fast action, and I like either like a 5-speed or 6-speed reel. Right now I got on there, I think it's a 6.6. I'm using the Concept A, and I got on there a 20-pound Cigar Cinchi, which is a mono. If I can get this out of here. That's different. Huh. It's a big old hook on there, man. Look at the size of that hook. Not sure what's up with these things. It's a beast of a hook. Plastic keeper. I like the color. Like I said, not sure about this. Just have to see how that looks in the water. I'm sure you can just cut those off there if you don't want them on there. But spinnerbaits always catch fish. So pretty slick. Give that a whirl. You guys know I'm a spinnerbait guy, so. Then we have, let's see here, the Sebile, the bull crank. We got these in a square bill before. Bull crank, 2.5 inches. Let's see here, 1/2 ounce. It goes 8 to 12 feet. I would put this on 10-foot range. I usually use a 7-footer. 7-foot, medium heavy, moderate fast action. Going down, let's see here, 12 foot, only on a 7-foot rod. I'd go like 12-pound test, 12-pound fluorocarbon to get the depth. Cigar and VizX is what I'm going to use, and I'd use like a 5/4 reel. If you get a longer rod that you can get a longer cast with, you can go maybe a little heavier on your pound test. But as I'm using a shorter rod, I'm going to stick with 12-pound test to make sure I get the depth. But if you want to have this bait, go 8 to 10 foot or whatever, just use heavier pound test. You can use 20-pound mono on here and get this bait to run shallow. So I do that a lot. Just say color on here. Color is Smoking Blue Chrome. A rattle. Can't tell if that's a split ring. No, silent. No rattle. Not a bad looking color. A little bit of orange there on the belly, chrome, blue back. It's kind of faint, but there's a chartreuse line on there if you guys can see that or not. Pretty slick. And then the last up we have Yozuri 3DS Minnow 70, suspending 2 3/4 inches, 1/4 ounce, so it's pretty light. Small little twitch bait. And that's going to be tough to throw on heavy line for sure. 1/4 ounce, you're either going to want to use spinning gear or use like a medium power cranking rod, medium power, moderate fast action, something with that softer tip. And a bait that light, I'm saying 8 to 10 pound test. You might be able to get away with 12, but I'm going to say 8 to 10. Good looking color. Kind of like a bluegill type color. Orange throat. If that's more of a twitch bait, you know, I'd use, like I said, medium power, you know, anywhere from 6/8 to 7 foot. Medium power, moderate fast action. 8 to 10 pound test, I'd go with fluorocarbon, get a little smaller diameter, and you know, like a 7-speed reel, 7.3, 7.1, something like that. That's what I put on there. So, definitely a nice box. And we got, of course, got the scratch off, which let the kids do that. And then we got the Dibble Digest, Jigs 101, tips for skipping docks. That always comes in handy. See here, Jigs 101, the right jig for your style of fishing. All sorts of different types of jigs in here. So pretty cool. Tips for skipping docks for all anglers. So a lot of good info in here. Definitely check those out. Alright guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll talk to you soon.